So this surprised me. Hey guys, welcome back. So got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and we got a mix of newer goodies and some revisited favorites. Love this lip color. Like, I love the color and the formula too, and it really, really surprised me. So we will chat about that, and kind of like a reddish sort of a cheek, I would say, neutral eye look. Just some good things to chat about. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore reviews, MDs get ready with me's. Just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to it. Okay, so for eyes, a MAC shadow and then a MAC pigment. Just a very neutral eye look. I really like this look where it's just, you know, there's something going on with the eyes. I do have liner, of course. Like, I don't know, I just like that lifted look. And then I have quite a bit of mascara because I do that every single day. But that just kind of very neutral shade on the lid and like softly diffused, not like super defined or anything. I really like that look. So, MAC, what is this? I think it's Malt. I always forget what it's called. I'm almost positive it's Malt. Yeah, Malt. It just looks so, like, not exciting, but it is so good. And even right there, it's like, that doesn't look like, it almost looks so close to my skin tone. But this is just one of my new go-to favorite crease shades. So I have this all over my lid, but mostly in my crease. So starting with this, I think this is like a perfect, just one and done, easy shadow look. Like, this just works really well for me as a super easy, quick, fast, neutral eye look. I love it so much. I think it's matte satin, I don't know, something like that. It just looks really pretty on the eyes. Like, it has a good blend. It's not shimmery, but it's not like a flat matte dry looking or anything like that. It's just a really beautiful formula. And then, oh my goodness, MAC Tan Pigment. I don't even know if this is available in the US right now. I don't really know. But if you have this pigment, don't forget about it. Bust it back out because it's such a classic. So it looks like this, got a little stopper on it. So I literally just take the little stopper off, and then I get a tiny bit, I don't have the brush in here with me that I used, but something similar to like this. This is a BK Beauty 211. So something kind of fluffier. Get a little bit of the product on the brush. That's probably too much. And then swirl it in the lid so that it really kind of packs it into the brush. And then swirl it onto the lid. I don't even know if this is going to show up very well. I need to give you a better swatch than this, but you can see it there. Just like that looks very soft, kind of like it looks on my eyes. But let me give you a really good swatch where you can really see the color of it. But you can see on my eyes, I have it much softer. So I have it kind of buffed on and sort of like diffused. It's the most beautiful, I would say this is a rose gold. This reminds me a lot of L'Oreal Amber Rush. So if you have Amber Rush, bust out Amber Rush and use that. Is that even still available right now? That's been around so long. It's such a classic. But yeah, just a really good rose gold pigment. So that's what I've been doing. Buffed all over my lid. Just, you know, not super intense. You can see right there, it's pretty intense. I don't have it like that on my eyes. And then I just used my Rimmel Scandaleyes Kohl Gel eyeliner. I don't remember the name of it, but I use it all the time. Y'all heard me talk about it so many times. Have mostly that on my eyes. I did use a little bit of this shade to kind of blend it out, just a tiny bit. I mean, hardly any of it. What is this? Embark. I don't know if this shade is still around, but like a dark chocolatey brown, just to kind of go over the top of, you know, if you want to like sort of perfect the look of your liner, and also kind of like soften and diffuse it, like perfect it, but then soften and diffuse it. A powder really can do that. Just sort of, you know, and just use it together, kind of diffuse those like edges, but then also you can kind of perfect, especially the outer corner right here, especially on this eye, being able to kind of fill in that space if you have hooded lids like me. I just feel like sometimes, you know, breaking out a little bit of a shadow with your liner helps a lot. And then on my lower lashes, I have a little bit of Malt with, what is this one? I think this is Royal Rendezvous. Yeah, Royal Rendezvous. So just a little quick look at this. So there's Royal Rendezvous. So I have just a little bit of that on my lower lashes. I would say, lower lash line, I would say like the outer third or so. So that's what I've been loving. Just kind of like a softer, not over the top eye look. For cheeks, OFRA sent me the cutest little bag. It's the Deluxe Mystery Bag. It had some really good products in there. I have been loving this, the Blush Bronzer Duo Compact in Unit. So what I do with this is I get a brush and kind of tap like this so that I get both shades together kind of on my brush, and then I tap it on the back of my hand to really blend them together, and then I apply it. So I've been using this as kind of like a blush bronzer in one. Look how pretty this is. There you can get a really good look at what they look like together. It's almost like a sun-kissed, you know, because you've got the bronzer, but then you've got that corally shade, almost like that sunburned look, but in a really cute way. So I've been using this as my blush and bronzer. This would be beautiful on the eyes too. Swirl those together, put them on your lid and crease, use it on your cheeks as a blush bronzer in one, and you've got a really easy, summery, sun-kissed makeup look. That would be really, really beautiful. Great formula to this. It blends really easily. It's nice that you get both of the shades. You could use them separately, obviously, but I like them swirled together. And honestly, these kind of like side by side like this, I find it kind of challenging. Well, it's not really challenging. Here's my like maybe overthinking it. How do you, like, as you wear down the product, how do you use right in here? You know what I mean? If you're just trying to get the blush and just trying to get the bronzer, what happens here? So that's why I'd rather just use it all together so that it blends down evenly. That is such a weird, would you think that? Would anybody think that other than me about those things? But there you go. It's a beautiful little duo. So I've been loving that. And then, oh my goodness, I love these from Laura Geller. What are these called? The Serum blushes. Beautiful. I got this one just recently. Graceful Guava. It is the most beautiful red shade. I love a red blush. I especially love a red blush, honestly, in the winter because it has that, like, I don't know, I was gonna say sun-kissed. No, has that like you've been out in the cold and you're a little bit chilly sort of a look. I've got eyeshadow on my hand that just messed up that swatch. Hang on, redo, redo. So I love it in the winter, but it's fun in the summer too, you know, because a red blush is just beautiful. Is that not gorgeous? I mean, it's red. I would say overall it's kind of a pinky red. So good, blendable. It's a serum blush, so it has this nice kind of hydrated look on the cheeks, but it's not overly glowy. It just has a slight bit of a glow that's really flattering and forgiving on the skin, like smooth looking. It's just beautiful. I think it goes with this lip color really well. I love this. They blend well. I've got this one, definitely a pinky. I think it's Practical Pink. Does that, I don't know if that sounds right. And then one other shade, and I'm loving this one. I think this is just so good, especially for winter, but we're not in winter. It's still fun for summer, especially if you mix it with kind of like a bronzier sort of color too, like this. It gives that more kind of sun-kissed look. And then last up for lips, this combo. I am so shocked by this. This is, well, let's talk about the liner first. This came in the OFRA Deluxe Mystery Bag that they sent me. This is the lip liner in Wine. This is such a beautiful shade. Do a quick little swatch of this. I guess like a neutral wine sort of a color. It's like a deeper rose, maybe I would say, and it's just a good like traditional pencil liner that you just sharpen. You know, I mean, lip liners, like this is just a good one. I don't feel like you have to go super fancy with a lip liner. This works well. I love that color, so I've been reaching for that this week. This is one of the NYX Smushy Matte Lip Balms. This is the shade Sweet Smack. Sweet Smack. So I was seeing these and I was not going to even try them because I thought I'm not going to like those. Like I just felt like I was not going to like them. I didn't like the Even the concept of matte lip balm, I was like, what is that? Like, didn't get it. I don't know, it just didn't interest me. Well, then I got curious. I saw a swatch or something and I was like, you know what? Let me just try one. Well, I got this one and I love this. It's really unique. So I love this color. It's like a pinky rosy shade. Like, I feel like this is such a good shade because it's close to my natural lip color, but slightly brighter and more rosy. So I think it just, you know, works well. Oh my goodness, it's such a pretty shade. This is so strange. Even when I'm looking at it in a swatch, and this is what I was seeing, it looks patchy in a swatch, but if you use just a little bit of it and blend it out on your lips, it somehow works really well. Like, it blends well. I feel like it's still clinging right there, but it doesn't do that on my lips. I don't know, y'all. It's just unique. And it does feel hydrating. Like, it looks like that blurry, what do you call it? It has almost like a fluffy, which that sounds weird, like a fluffy formula, like a fluffy sort of a formula, but hydrating too. And somehow not clinging to dry patches. At least this shade, like, this is working really well for me. It feels hydrating. I think it looks smooth on the lips. I love this color. It smells really good. I think this one is supposed to, oh my goodness, that smells so good. I think it's supposed to smell like strawberry cheesecake, but I think they all have different scents to them. So I don't know, y'all. This just really surprises me. Like I said, I like the look on the lips. I like the feel on the lips. I don't like a ton of product. If you layer it up, it can feel kind of heavier. I like a lighter layer of it, sort of like rub your lips together, blend it out, and then you get this kind of diffused sort of look on the lips. I don't know, I just love it. And this packaging is super cute too. This is fun. So this surprised me. Okay, so those are all my favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.